So shortly after 9 o'clock tonight, Madison Police was summoned via a 911 call to the 1300 block of Morrison Street, where the affected party of interest in this confrontation took place. It was phoned in through 911 by a neighbor. The neighbor had reported seeing someone about chest deep in the water. The person was acting oddly and that they seemed to be talking themselves and were also subsequently slapping the water. This person was subsequently seen hurling a rock through the homeowner's dwelling, breaking the window. We then got a second call through 911, and this time it was through the homeowners of the affected home, indicating that someone had entered their home and they were leaving and they could hear stuff being smashed up. So we sent multiple units to the scene. First officer arrived, was told to stand down, wait for additional backup, which he did. Homeowner also said that there was nobody else inside and that we were given legal consent to search the building if needed. As the officer was standing down and waiting for additional units, at the threshold of the door, he was approached by the subject. The subject had in hand what would be, I suppose, people who own lake homes and stuff, like one of those four-pronged pitchforks that you shovel seaweed with. Officer gave numerous verbals to drop it, to stand where he was. And in fact, in spite of the numerous verbals, this person aggressed in the officer. Officer started to back off. The person was aggressing, and the officer was compelled to shoot him. After that happened, obviously other officers were present at this point. They attempted to administer first aid, using clotting band-aids and things of that nature. Subsequently conveyed to a local hospital, and subsequently succumbed to his injuries and died. At this point, all we know is that we have a white male decedent, and obviously we're awaiting the identification through the medical examiner's protocols. The medical examiner, of course, is going to have to notify the next of kin before any of the identity of this individual is made public. And that would be coming from their office, not ours. And of course, according to state law, whenever a host agency is involved in an officer-involved shooting, the law requires that an independent law enforcement agency then become the primary investigating agency for a matter like this. And Department of Criminal Investigation has responded. All we do is create a static perimeter and preserve the scene and basically freeze the witnesses until such time as they can muster their resources. And then we literally, over time, when they have their forensics people here, we will slowly withdraw and they will slowly take over all of the responsibilities from this point on. So by tomorrow, you needed any subsequent updates relative to this investigation, it would obviously be coming and originating from the Department of Criminal Investigation, because now it is wholly and completely theirs. Okay. It's about all I have to offer at this point, folks, so I appreciate your patience in waiting this long. Thank you.
You mentioned a white male. Any age of the person shot?
Difficult to say at this time, so I'd rather not hazard that guess.
Do you know if the district attorney is going to be coming out?
He is here. He is here.
Chief.
It's not an actual death. There's no